Pretty pie night.
So this is much more trouble than I anticipated.
It's also the type of table, because like if we had a longer table,
We could just sit on the same side like a couple.
no, I'm like we could be at the end of it towards the aisle and just set it up by the wall. We don't have that.
Yep. All right.
So I'm recording.
We are recording. It's confirmed.
So what's up?
I want money. I would like money.
You still looking for a new job?
Yep. I need something that pays well, though.
How well?
15 or more, preferably. Like I'm actively looking, but I really do want to stay in my field. Because my recruiter was like, hey, my wife works at USAA and makes like 14 or 16 or something, just answering phone calls and stuff. And
Yeah.
thank you, Sergeant, but I'm a medic. It's not like I'm above the job, it's that it's not my job. You know? That is not my job.
I feel you. Well, don't all medic jobs kind of pay the same? Ish.
Like when I worked at Amazon, I made 15, and if I weren't contracted, I would have made 22, and I gotten a $10,000 bonus first paycheck.
So why'd you quit?
I didn't quit. It was contract for peak season for Christmas, so it was only 3 months.
Right.
But yeah, construction medic jobs usually pay at least 15, so those pop up sometimes.
That's cool.
But I thought I was going to like this boat job, so I turned one down in Orlando for 15.
What was it?
Just a site medic job in Orlando, a construction site. Because I thought I was, not only did I kind of had like a moral thing, like I had just accepted the boat job, you know.
And you didn't want to quit.
I didn't want to just, you know, I wanted to at least give it a shot. But
And now you hate the boat job.
I despise the boat job. Yeah. So.
Well, you gotta do something. You can't work a job you hate. Too young for that.
So, depending. Drop something. Depending on how life goes in the next couple months, I would consider not going active if I could feasibly go to paramedic school and make enough money to, you know, support my family and thrive.
How long was paramedic school?
1 year. That's a long time.
How much do they make though?
Paramedics start out around 15. In hospitals, they usually make like 18 to 20. So
Aren't you like halfway to a paramedic though?
military, yeah, but they don't recognize the training that I got.
So how long would it take to become a paramedic if you have no experience at all? No college at all?
No college at all. So I had to take a prereq, which was medical terminology. So that was a semester before EMT, but some don't require you. So EMT is about 6 months, and then paramedic's another year on top of that.
So a year and a half?
Year and a half, 2 years, yeah. So really depends what path you take. Like some.
But you're thinking about med school now, right?
Yeah. So that's the thing. Is like.
Did you watch the video I sent you?
No, not yet, because I was. That's not gonna.
Trying to.
That's not gonna be in the video.
Playing hide and seek there.
It's not. Yeah. Shut up.
Hey, you told me. You didn't have to tell me. All right.
Okay. So ask the question again, so we can cut that.
That guy, I think he served for 6 years, and then he went Army. And he told, he said it took him 6 years to get his bachelor's.
It's not bad though.
It's all right, yeah. But then so his GPA suffered, so he had to do a post-bac program, and he had to get a master's, and then he could be accepted to med school.
Wait, I thought you had to have a master's to get accepted to med school.
No, bachelor's.
That's it?
Yeah, 4-year degree.
What the fuck?
You thought you needed a master's?
Yeah, because I haven't. In high school, in the med class, they taught us all the different paths of medicine. And they're like, okay, this is what it takes to become a doctor. This is what it takes to be a nurse, etc. I swear I remember you had to have a master's to be accepted in med school to be a doctor.
No.
Holy fuck.
No.
Okay.
4-year degree.
That's easy.
Ish.
Like a master's is only another 2 years on top of that, but that's another 2.
But you don't want to have to do another 2 years.
So could you feasibly have a nursing, like a BSN, and then apply to med school?
You could, but what would be the point?
Basically make a bunch of money on the way. Like instead of like you want to do.
Because most people go straight from bachelor's, they graduate, then they go to med school because they want to get it over with. If you want to take a break in between, you could.
Well, no, not the break, but
because you can't work in med school. You shouldn't, or you should. You really shouldn't work in med school.
Fucking, what was I about to say? Oh, well, you could do an ASN, and for 2 years while doing nursing school, doing your bachelor's, you could work as a nurse, making like $50,000 a year or more.
You could, but from what my dad's told me, they're not hiring ASNs that much anymore. They're pushing for a BSN minimum.
But I mean, you could, even if you work in a nursing home, or you probably require a bachelor's for flight nursing, but they still do hire. It's just they're working towards not doing it.
Yeah.
So long term, it's not a good idea.
Miss Jenny, cherry and not silk, was it?
Cherry.
Cherry and cherry. Also, I just realized I forgot my watch.
Thank you, sir.
Gracias.
Another, mi amigo.
Magnificent.
Magnifico.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm coming right now.
Show the pie.
Yes.
Show the pie. You tore into the pie. You're not a basic.
You're too basic for me. This is what life is about.
I was thinking apple, but I heard cherry and free pie. But yeah, I swore it was a freaking master's degree.
What gave you that idea?
I don't understand.
Because it goes associate's, bachelor's, master's, doctorate. So I assumed doctorate applied to medical doctor as well.
Think about med school is 4 years. So 4 + 4 is 8.
Yeah, I got you. Dude, that is way, like, there's no reason for me to not go to med school.
Right?
You just have to get good grades. 4 years.
That's paramount. Very
Not that
important.
hard either.
If you're deployed, though, and this guy, I said he's very intelligent, and he said he got bad GPA.
But the thing is, sometimes you do have a lot of time on deployment too.
I would just watch it because he's someone who did what you're thinking about doing.
What was his MOS?
I don't know. He doesn't discuss it in that video. I'm sure he does somewhere else.
Interesting. Do you have a list of all the prereqs for med school?
Keep in mind, might be slightly different from med school to med school.
But while it is competitive, the Army has a program called HPSP, Health Profession Services Program, or something like that. They'll send you to med school when you can choose any one in the United States.
That sounds competitive.
Hey, I'm a smart guy.
That's the spirit. Just gotta work on your GPA. Up or down, get to it.
That's awesome.
What is?
You only need a bachelor's.
Yeah. That's all.
I was misled. Like my entire life, I thought you needed a master's.
Nope. Because in med school it would only be 2 years.
Well, I assumed it was just a different animal. But it's much more different than I expected.
That's still the same. It's still 8 years total to get a doctorate.
I understand that, but I thought you had to get a master's degree first.
That would suck.
That would suck.
Are you waving that?